Fantasy Blitz. This is your boy Elijah, and I'm here with
your boy Adam, and we did it.
We did it.
We did it. We are officially back. Fantasy Blitz is back. We never left. Actually, it may have seemed like it for a little bit, but we never left, and now we're back. We're here again. I mean,
would you say better than ever?
Arguably.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Depends on how this goes, but yeah, potentially better than ever.
I agree.
If you let me down, then not better than ever.
I agree.
But don't let me down.
So I'm currently on the clock right now. The draft has started. Your boy's got the number 1 pick, and Adam.
Swear it's not rigged. I promise
allegedly, Again.
I'm the commissioner of this league.
Yeah, well, I've never had the first overall pick. Well, I have, but it's the first time I ever played, and I took Calvin Johnson, and what a ride it's been.
That was beautiful.
It is an honor to take Christian McCaffrey as the number 1 overall pick.
The easiest number 1 overall pick in existence. Hopefully everybody's in here and we don't have to wait too long. I'm taking a guy that for some reason has fallen ADP-wise a little bit. I don't know why, because he's the GOAT and was an absolute consensus number 1, number 2 guy for the longest time, and then for whatever reason had a contract issue, and now signed his contract, and people still kind of forgot that he was that good last year. So for me, just where I'm leaning is CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb.
I feel like you got to.
He
was so good last year. You just forgot about him all year because he was like, yeah, I'll put up 40 points every week. Never have to swap him out. Nothing ever.
Yeah, it was a nightmare anytime you played him. If you had him, it was a dream. But anytime you played him, a nightmare. We were just looking at what was it, 4 catches for 3 games or so?
Yeah, he had a stretch where he was super, super mid. 4 catches, 50 yards, maybe a touchdown. And then the bye week hit, and immediately after the bye week, it was 3 games or maybe 4 games back-to-back where it was 12 catches, 11 catches, 11 catches, 12 catches, bombs.
Yeah, no, it's.
I need to pull that up actually on my phone.
I'm trying to find it on mine. It's not going. So next is, all right, my boy Kyle. He's probably at work, but
probably
he said he would draft.
Let's pull this thing up real quick so I can read.
How do you guys feel about Breece Hall and Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Hill number 1 as first-round pick. What do you think about that?
I mean, Tyreek is about as safe as you can get for a player in general.
True.
I mean, he really doesn't get injured that much. I know people are saying, "Oh, he's got some sort of hand thing or whatever." No, I don't worry about that. And he's about as easy of a pick as you can make. You know he's going to put up a bajillion points.
Hello, Hudson.
He does it every year. What's up, Hudson? Welcome. So I don't hate it at number 1. I just think that if Christian McCaffrey is there and you're not taking Christian McCaffrey, then you're just kind of saying that you don't care about maybe 100 points over the year.
Dang.
I agree.
Dang.
I think Tyreek Hill is the safest bet, just because he was so close to 2,000 last year, and he missed 2-3 games. So he easily would have gotten it.
I think 2 or something
2
like
games,
that.
And he was maybe 300 yards away, and he was averaging close to 125 per game. Easily. I like Breece Hall a lot. I don't think they're going to wear and tear on Aaron Rodgers. So they're going to be careful with him. He can do everything. Before the injury, he was all there.
And another thing that people are forgetting, last year was his first year back fully from a torn ACL, or was it something?
It was an ACL.
And then he was a freak all year. People usually are always well, he's coming back from a torn ACL. I don't really want to draft him because he could be half of what he was last year. Breece was insane last year, and now he's even further removed from that. So and hopefully Aaron Rodgers plays the whole year, so hopefully they're going to be a lot better of an offense, which means he can only go up.
Each guy takes a lot of pressure off.
How are we feeling about these picks coming in? Amon-Ra, St. Brown, and Jamar Chase. Round 1 wide receivers.
Balling. I'm all for that.
Really?
Take your wide receivers. There's another one. Beautiful. Justin Jefferson.
JJ's great.
I think Amon-Ra, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, those are all going to be,
So you're still wide receiver, first round, not RB?
I mean, if you're 1, then you take Christian McCaffrey and you call it a day. If you're anything else, then you can just toss around whatever you're comfortable with. I like wide receivers just because those are the guys that can give you 40, 50 points sometimes. They can have blow-up weeks, whereas with running backs it's a little harder.
Yep.
I feel like.
I
but
agree. think wide receivers their stock this year are just insane. Like it's an insane amount of like you get all the way down to the 4th, 5th round, and you could still make a great selection on whoever. Yeah. But the running backs, you got to be careful on when you take them. You know, hero running back or zero running back.
Coin operator taking Saquon.
Yeah,
okay, not bad.
I don't know how I feel about Saquon.
I have to like him.
I mean, I like him, but also like, there's no way Hurts doesn't steal some of those touchdowns, right?
I heard they've been struggling a little bit with.
But I mean, come on, he's gonna try.
They're gonna definitely try, but I think just the talent.
AJ Brown, love him.
Yeah, I like AJ Brown in the first. I personally, I'm not. A lot of people are scared about the Eagles this year just because of what happened in the second half of the season, but I don't know what happened. I think that was
all right, this is a dicey one for me. You ready for this?
Okay.
Okay.
Jameer?
I'm down.
I like Jameer.
I'm down.
I dig, just not holes.
I think. I mean, he was as productive as he was last year with Dave Montgomery doing half the work.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Yeah.
Dan Campbell pulled his head out of his butt and realized, I have a
baller,
stellar running back that can do it all, literally all.
Coin operator Puka Nacua, great pick.
Hate it. Sorry, dude. Sorry.
Hate it.
Sorry.
Terrible.
I was a Puka.
Play.
He will. I was a Puka hater all
pasture.
last year. Even while Puka was balling out, I was like, oh, man, this guy, I just don't see it. I don't know, man. I just think that Puka was the receiving end of the Stafford effect, where like Stafford just force feeds somebody. If it's, whoever their number one is at the time, Stafford force feeds him. And now we don't really know who the number one is. So there's like, I feel like Puka's being drafted at his very highest. And like, that's a lot of capital to spend on that.
That's why I don't like him personally, just because it's in the second round.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to take his
early second, man. It's almost
like,
first
it's not even
round.
The back end, it's the first couple selections in the second round. But I'm not against him if he's in the third. I need to get my first 2 studs and then I'll check him out. But
yeah,
I'm okay. So
yeah, I mean, I like the Rams as a fantasy team. I mean, all their players are going to be crazy, but I don't know.
We're coming up on the guy. He's the top player right now. What do you think about Kyron Williams taking punt returns?
People are freaking out about that.
Okay,
it is not a big deal, man. Wide receiver ones do that all the time. Yep. It's not a big deal, and especially like punt returns. It's not even. I don't know why people are worried about it.
How many guys do you know that like get hurt?
And the thing is like he's probably not going to return all of the punts. They probably won't do that. I mean, if they do that, whatever. I'm still not super worried about it, but he probably won't do that. I really just think that was just like, I don't know if it was coach speak or what. Getting Garrett Wilson at pick 4, by the way. Hudson is crazy. I love that.
Wait, you got Jamar and Garrett Wilson?
Yeah.
Love that.
Jamar is my guy this year. I think.
Wow.
My bold prediction is Jamar's gonna be the best receiver this year, just because
easily
of Joey B. Like
Jamar is insane.
When he's healthy and he's going, and that Bengals team is good. I mean, he put up a 50-point game. Was that last year or 2 years ago?
Yeah, he did one last year
against Arizona. Oh my gosh! And I was watching those highlights last night.
He had like a almost 200-yard 3-touchdown game last year, something like that.
Guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine Justin Jefferson, Joe Burrow, and Jamar Chase on the same team.
Yeah.
Throw it back to college.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Who was the third one they had?
Wasn't it a receiver? Yeah, it was not bad of a receiver.
I'm thinking of what was it, Alabama that had Waddle, Olave, and Devonta Smith. Yeah.
No, you said Olave.
Yeah.
No,
who was it?
Ohio State.
Oh, who was
State
who was the third one in that?
Garrett Wilson, Olave. Golly, who's the other guy?
Whatever. There's trios all over the place.
Yeah.
Mike Evans. Okay. All right.
Who took Mike Evans?
A little bit of a reach there. That's okay.
Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Brandon.
I don't know if I agree with that, but that's all right.
Brandon's a bold guy.
Kitty man. All right.
Oh boy, I'm coming up. This is why I hate taking one.
All right, I gotta kind of survey this a little bit.
Oh, dadgummit, you're up here.
I'm going with my guy. Back-to-back wide receivers, Devontae Adams. Come on. People are saying he was so bad last year.
Kind of took it.
He was on, no offense, Nick, probably one of the worst teams in the league last year.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Probably one of the worst teams in the league. And was still wide receiver at, 9, 10
Yeah.
at the end of the day?
Yeah.
That's good.
That's an incredible grab for round 2.
And, they're going to be better this year, I think. So,
Yeah,
I mean, come
Gardner
on.
Minshew, baby. We got the mullet
has to
and
be
the
somewhat
stash.
better.
We're
So,
in.
I don't know.
Shoe in for the division.
Yeah, sure.
Come at me.
All right, what are we missing here?
I
What are we
went with
missing?
Kamara.
Love him.
I don't.
PPR God.
Yeah, that's why. The only reason why. I think he finished like top 2 or top 3 in like running back targets for passing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking that all day. And this is where I'm getting tricky with the wide receivers. I don't want to
because you're back-to-back running backs right now.
Yeah, I'm good at running backs. I'm chilling. I like who I got.
You're in a tough spot for wide receivers, though.
But yeah, because I'm not taking Olave.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to take Pittman. We talked about earlier before the show of Marvin Harrison Jr.
Mm-hmm. The biggest question mark, I think.
But I can't take him as my wide receiver 1.
Doesn't even have a picture.
So one of these guys, yeah, that's kind of weird. ESPN's been dropping the ball there because other rookies have
Doesn't
them.
even have a picture.
Yeah,
That's a slap in the face.
Yeah, it's
Whoever I
whatever.
want is I'm doing it. I've got him on all my other teams.
Here we go.
Deebo Samuel.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Deebo guy.
I'm a huge Deebo guy.
Okay.
Huge because it's like CeeDee Lamb. I need him on my team. If he's not on my team, I can't stand you because anytime I play you, you just wreck me. So
Well,
I gotta go Deebo.
I might go crazy. Might do something a little crazy.
A little spooky?
I'm going to take him.
A little nuts?
I'm going 3 wide receivers out the gate. Out
No
the
running
gate.
backs?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
I'm curious to see how that unfolds.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
No running backs. Wow.
Marvin Harrison.
CeeDee Lamb and Devontae Adams.
Wow.
That's okay, but that's.
I mean, if Marvin Harrison pans out,
and if Marvin Harrison
should
Jr. is
be
your
cooking,
flex,
right? Yeah.
Sheesh.
Should be cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can get somebody half decent at running back just to hold down the fort,
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
And-
That's the strategy. If Marvin Harrison pans out. If he doesn't, then,
Yeah.
not ideal.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's okay.
That's fancy. You
Maybe
take a
somebody else will
gamble.
step up.
You take a gamble. Let's see where Gibby's going. This is Hayden. Where'd he go? Rashad
Well,
White.
that shot.
Derrick Henry's off the board.
Yeah, Derrick Henry
Who
did go.
took Derrick Henry?
Chili.
Okay, Chili.
Mhm.
For Derrick Henry.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I mean, I'm
I hate it.
not super jazzed on Henry. I think that he could have 15 touchdowns, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's on the best offense that he's probably ever played on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in theory, he should be really good, right? But he's Derrick Henry. I feel like I'm tired of him at this point, which is
Derrick
probably going to
Henry?
come back and bite me. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen Derrick Henry.
Well,
I'm
it's
ready for
just
somebody
like-
new. I don't want the blue chip. Like,
5 years ago, you could be like, I got Derrick Henry on my team. Let's go. And now it's like, do I even take Derrick
Yeah.
Henry? It's like at
Yeah.
that point because you know it's a gamble. Like 5 years ago, it's fine. You're getting a stud because you know the Titans are terrible. But this team with the Ravens is just a little different with Lamar, and he is the second best option on that offense. But
Definitely
it's
is.
not in the most ideal way because you have a mobile quarterback in Lamar.
okay,
Guys,
there goes
how are we
Olave.
feeling about James Cook with the shuffle of the backfield in Buffalo?
I like James Cook.
Yeah. I really do like it. He's a great running back, and last year he was really highly ranked, even though he had a total of 2 touchdowns on the entire year, which is just nothing for a starting running back, and he was still really good. I honestly am a little bit worried about the Bills, just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh,
I know
I'm
it's Josh
nervous.
Allen. I know
I'm
they got
nervous.
some good. They got Keon Coleman, who's supposed to be good, and a couple of other decent players.
Curtis Samuel though.
Oh, took H-in. Bummer.
You want
Yeah,
Devontae?
I was hoping to get him as my RB1 later.
Oh man, that's a.
That would have been gnarly.
You took him. Took him, Hudson. All right, Huddy.
That's a
Wait, hold
bummer.
on. Can we see what Hudson's
Hudson
team
got the
is?
pick.
Who does he have? Can you put on?
Let's see.
Yeah, hang on.
Because I'm liking the receiver core in.
Hudson got H-N, Jamar, and Garrett Wilson. These. If H-N is good, then
That's pretty dirty.
yeah.
That could be-
Collins off the board.
I'm not touching Houston.
Okay, I
man.
was gonna
I'm
say
not touching him.
Houston receivers. How
I
do you
don't
feel?
care that he was so good last year. I drafted Nico Collins last year. I'm not touching him.
Yeah, that's too early.
I'm not touching
Only Texans players you are willing to draft. Who?
Maybe Tank Dell because he's so late.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the cheapest option on the entire team.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not taking Diggs. I mean, Nico Collins could be fine.
What about Mixon Schultz?
Nah, I don't really. I mean, Mixon maybe if he's like really, really cheap.
Yeah.
Or if he falls far. Schultz, I'm good. There's other ones I can have that
I
are better
respect
than
that.
Schultz. But I mean, the Texans are going to be insane. It's the same reason I'm not drafting
Yeah.
Packers. Besides maybe Josh Jacobs.
Timeout. You're not drafting any.
I know
Packers.
the Green Bay homer. It's because I'm a Green Bay homer.
Wrap
That's
it
why
up.
I know that the Packers are gonna not have a wide receiver 1.
No way. Well,
They're gonna
that
have
makes sense,
they're gonna have
but-
5 wide receiver 2s or 3s.
So are you staying away from Josh Jacobs too?
No, I mean I like Jacobs a lot. I think he could be sneaky good.
Have you heard the stat though? Sorry, but have you heard the stat about Green Bay running backs in the past couple of years?
Yeah, I've watched them, man.
them. All.
Yeah.
I've seen it all.
the it's not fun
Don't tell
for
me the
starting
numbers.
running backs.
Yeah.
But things are changing.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is gone. He doesn't call any shots anymore.
Yeah.
We're looking at Hold on, what we got here? Malik Neighbors. I love Malik
So you
Neighbors.
just took DJ Moore? And then
Bears.
Where'd you go? You took DJ Moore and James Cook?
Yeah, he did.
All right.
Boom, boom.
Okay, Nick.
I like him.
I like the James Cook value.
Those are hot picks right now. Reddit loves those picks right now.
Oh, DJ Moore and James Cook.
Yeah.
I'm weird.
Everybody's
about
high on
Bears
DJ Moore,
receivers.
man.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, it's
There's
the same.
no way he
It's the
repeats
exact
last
same
year.
thing as the Texans,
Yeah.
and even you could argue the Packers. Like
Yeah.
they have so many good players.
Yeah.
Who's it gonna be? I don't know.
Yeah, I took Dobbs last night, my 12-man, like in the double digits, and I was like, I feel like this is a steal, but also a trap.
He could easily be somebody that you never ever play once,
yeah,
but he could
exactly.
also be somebody that gets a touchdown every single game.
Yeah, like week 10, I'd be like, oh, I need to start Dobbs. Like, I absolutely need to get that guy in my flex.
Yeah.
But I was blown away because he wasn't even the first Green Bay wide receiver taken.
No, it's got to be
Watson.
Watson and Reed. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. And that's like Jalen Reed.
Maybe even Wicks. People might be taking Wicks over him too.
Really?
Yeah, he's a baller.
What?
Wicks is a stud.
Huh?
But I'm not taking any of them because you can't count on any of them.
No.
I mean, they're all phenomenal players in real life, but in fantasy, like, I'm good.
I'm okay.
I mean, the fact that last year Bo Melton was the first Packers wide receiver to get 100 yards in a game. What?
Who? Say it again.
Like, what? He's undrafted. Bo Melton.
Bo Melton?
Yeah, week like 15 against or 16 against the Vikings was the first Packers wide receiver that year to get 100 yards.
Who just took DK? What is it? Coin?
Yeah, that's nice.
Coin?
DK's a baller.
Dude,
Coin's low-key cooking.
How old is DK?
Not that old.
We
It's
talked about him
crazy.
on the
Really?
show,
He
Yeah.
looks like he's 50.
No.
But I know, and he's been in the league for so long.
Yeah.
But when he started, he was so young. He's like 26.
No way.
27.
Dude, he's still balling.
He's young.
All right, Ryan said he just got home. Okay, now he doesn't have to draft and drive, even though Adam said don't draft and drive.
Yeah, don't draft and drive.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Just
Nah,
cue
I'm
him.
just kidding.
Hudson,
All right.
Wild Hudson appeared.
Laporta. That's a Hudson pick right
Laporta
there.
potty.
That's a
Okay.
Hudson pick.
I like
The
it.
Laporta pick.
Get him.
I like
Look
it.
at the stretching.
He's stretching.
Wide receiver.
He got
Wide receiver.
LaScorda.
Oh my gosh, there's no way.
No.
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't think it's that big of a loss.
I know. I was just saying I'm not taking Packers, and now I'm mad about Josh Jacobs leaving.
But I like Jacob. I'm
But
trying
he's
to trade
so
for Jacobs.
good.
Right now in my
He's
other league.
so good. Now I'm kind of worried about my running back situation.
DK Metcalf is
That's what I'm saying. The third, like, that's crazy.
Everybody's snatching him up.
It's just nuts. Where'd Pittman go?
Oh,
Brandon.
shoot.
Oh, Brandon took him in
Yeah.
the fourth.
DK Metcalf is 26.
That's crazy.
That's
Did
crazy.
he
And
just
he's
turned
what
26,
year
or
is it for him? Is this his 6th year? No, 5th year in the league.
Hang on. Stand
So
by.
probably. That's why I always need to know if he just turned or he's about to.
Yeah, it's his
Because then he
5th, 6th year in the league, something like that. He's been in here for a
13.
long
Chili's
time.
cooking. Oh, he went Joe.
5th year, I
Okay.
think.
No, 20.
I like
It's his because he started in 2019.
Yeah, so it'll be his 5th year.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like
And
right
he's
in
20
the prime.
Who was his best quarterback he's had? The ghost of Russell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes to Russell.
That's just nuts.
Joe Mixon.
All right, I gotta take a running back.
Oh
like
my
it.
gosh, Kenny
Stay.
Walk. You
Oh, yeah.
went with
Oh, it's
him.
me.
Oh yeah,
Oh my.
oh yeah,
gosh.
You took him?
yeah.
How
That's
dare
my,
you.
listen, I need a running back. All
I
right, somebody
need
somebody
another
has to come
receiver,
in
but
there.
That's just nuts.
Someone's got to run the ball.
I can't take another receiver. It'd be a bench player for me.
Sheesh. I take Devontae.
I was hovering over Josh Allen for a second. I just wanted to
Don't
be.
do that.
I just wanted to be a little
Foolish
crazy,
move.
but
Guys, don't be taking Josh Allen anywhere. Well, maybe in round 6, maybe.
maybe.
But I've seen a bunch of Josh Allen homers just scoop him up in the 3rd, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Listen, if Josh Allen does Josh Allen stuff, then we're all gonna be like biting or eating crow or whatever they say.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be a freak.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I gotta,
there is that a little bit of a chance he's not.
There is. Yeah.
Maybe something happens.
Jalen Waddle, that's a good grab for
Yep.
round 4.
yeah.
Very good.
Just a little nervous about it, though. I'm nervous about every pick, but
Jalen Waddle is the guy that you grab to win a game, not to not lose a game,
yeah.
which I love.
Yeah.
I love that because he could easily lose you a game.
Yeah.
So you're but he can also easily win you a game single-handedly and just ball out.
I'm going to go nuts. I forgot I went back to back.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I had to stack up the boys. So now I got Devontae in the flex, but I really wanted to take a certain guy, but I can't say it out loud. No stealing.
This is tough. Because after this pick, I gotta wait a long time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's nice to have those like back to back.
Yeah.
Slash like pick twice within 4, but then you really have to be careful because I wanted to take a gamble on a guy, but if I take him now, I'm going to miss out on all of these guys that I really need to lock down.
Going hurts.
That's.
Yeah, I know. I'm
gonna
sorry.
Throw my phone through the screen.
I'm just like, the Eagles can't be bad this year.
And there goes the quarterback train.
Yep, here it goes. Bye. The Eagles can't be bad this year. They can't, right?
No, they can't.
They're too stacked.
Well, they have Kellen Moore now as the OC, and I think that's great.
Yeah.
I think that fixes a lot of problems. I think, well, the biggest problem, which is kind of a problem, is Sirianni.
Yeah.
Is the head
He's
coach.
New defensive, right?
Yeah.
Defense?
It's like,
Something
okay,
like
well, you better not, blow it up or mess up that, because he's got talent.
Everywhere.
Oh, I'm not
Every
gonna
single
get my
position
guy.
is covered.
I'm not going to get him.
Ryan G says, this has not gone how I wanted.
Ryan, how would you like it to go? What did Coin say? He said, taking a, what was that?
Oh, shoot, there we go.
No, you're good. He said,
taking a chance on Neighbors, betting on the breakout year. Listen, dude, I love Neighbors too. I really do. But if you're betting on a breakout year on the Giants,
Daniel
don't
Jones
be
sucks.
sad when it doesn't happen. That's all I gotta say. Be happy if it happens. I'll be happy too.
Who is
but
their
you can't
running
be
back?
upset if it doesn't happen because it's the Giants, man.
Well, who's their running back?
It's Devin Singletary.
Yeah, there's just no balance.
No.
There's nothing. It's all dead.
Not a fan of my
It's
IU
dead.
pick, but that's when I pulled in the driveway. He just glanced down at his phone and went, "Oh, IU!
I gotta go." Oh my
Just
gosh!
snagged him real quick.
Hudson's on the board. This is my favorite team to watch. Where you go? I'm gonna flip out. I'm gonna flip out.
Listen, the QB train just left the station big time.
I know, and that's who I was debating for my back end pick.
They all went.
And I was gonna go Lamar because I didn't want Josh, I didn't want Jalen.
4 of the top
Lamar's my
QBs.
boy.
Can you guys go over the scoring just so people at home know what we're drafting to?
Chili Rainbow, I'm drunk. Yeah, so I think the scoring's pretty basic. Like, it's just PPR. We have a little bit of fun in there in that I think crossing 100 yards receiving or rushing gets you 3 bonus points or whatever. Crossing 300 yards passing is a couple of bonus points, but nothing crazy. It's all pretty basic. Just a little bit of extra thing in there to, if a player balls out, then we're going to reward that a little bit. But nothing crazy. It's just PPR.
PPR's the move.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it is nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
I've never understood the half PPR. If you're going to play it, why don't you just go full point?
I don't know. I feel like half PPR might make sense for dynasty stuff, maybe, like long-term teams, but even then, who cares? Yeah, just have fun and do it.
So, boys, as I make my pick, are you drafting any Panther?
I mean, maybe Jonathan Brooks late and just throw him in your IR spot and pick up somebody else. Maybe.
I was thinking maybe Chuba, or Jonathan Brooks, but late.
He'd be fine early. I mean, but you're not going to start him, I don't think.
No, I'm not. If the question is starting, absolutely not.
So any Panthers pick really becomes an insurance policy for somebody else.
Yeah,
more or less. Even maybe Deontay Johnson, he could have a ton of catches. But even him, you're not really going to. Maybe he's in your flex spot.
He won't score touchdowns.
Probably
that
not.
team won't score touchdowns.
All right, I don't like this one, but I think it's the way I got to go.
Brandon took Josh Allen.
Oh, I can't do it. Oh.
Do it. You have back to back.
No.
Do it.
Okay, this is the one this is a lock. Okay, you get Joe
Burrow. That's fair.
No,
Dude,
I
you're
can't.
missing out on some QBs right now.
I see one guy where I'm like, stay.
I can't do Amari Cooper.
Looking at
Amari Cooper. I can't do it.
That's fine.
I
don't hate that.
Yeah, there's so much wrong.
Yeah.
So much wrong with him right now. Now, Ramondre Stevenson, he was a baller last year.
More or less.
I thought he sucked.
Listen, he's the only guy on the team.
Yeah, he's the only guy on the team.
It has to, right? It has to happen.
But now we got Jacoby Brissett.
Woo!
Dang it.
Hot takes.
I mean, just, and it's not like the Patriots have been any good the past 4 years anyways, but Ramondre's been serviceable, so
Calvin Ridley was the biggest dud by far.
He's still available?
Still available. I'm not going to touch him.
Wait, well, I'm not going to say none, but who's on your team?
Nick's team?
Yeah.
He has got
AJ,
Burrow,
Jameer.
Gibbs, Cook, AJ Brown.
Looking
DJ.
to fill this flex
Should I do
spot?
Calvin Ridley?
I mean, whoever's playing your flex.
No. All right, there you go.
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Who'd you go, Rasheed?
Nice.
Yeah, it's a great pick, man. Go, do it. All good.
People-
I give you my honest opinion.
People love to hate.
Yeah.
Every draft.
You like him?
Yeah.
I like him.
I think he was so
He's the
reliable
best receiver in
last
the
year.
room.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, by Mark
Yeah.
Andrews. No, by Trey McBride.
Here it comes.
dude, quarterback train took off. The tight end train.
My tight end.
The tight end
took
train
James
has
Conner?
left the building.
You took
Nice.
what?
Valid.
Okay.
James Conner.
Wait, who are
truther.
your running backs?
Let's look. I'm gonna pull it up for everyone to see.
I forgot you have some pretty nasty.
He's got
receiving corps.
Devon
Hey,
Chan
Janet, he needed a second running.
and
back.
James Conner.
Okay,
That's all he had.
That's fine. I was about to say RB2.
He'll be fine.
I take it. I forgot you have Jamar, Garrett Wilson, Laporta.
No,
And
stop.
also, we're in the sixth round.
Stop taking tight
Respect.
ends, bro. Leave some.
Leave some for
Please.
me, please. What are we doing?
I need some.
Gibby. It's big and here we go. It's a fantastic name. No, we'll see. I like Don Kincaid a lot though this year, just for
Thank God.
red zone targets. Gibby took Dak Prescott, pretty solid, great regular season quarterback. You know, not terrible.
I'm gonna have to reach on a tight end here just to make sure I can even get one.
Dude, I've been a lot of my
Oh my
mocks.
gosh, dude.
Kyle Pitt's gone. A lot of my mocks, I've been taking tight ends late, like
There
really
are some good
late.
late round ones.
I just had to.
You know,
Okay, kitty man.
I'm thinking here because I'm in a gross spot. I really need another running back, but tight ends are flying, brother. They are flying.
You're in a really bad
take the
position
last
right
one.
now. Oh, you got Kittle?
Yeah.
My
That's-
eyes,
That's not bad.
right when I hit the tight end tab.
But your whole season
Went
rests on this
straight
running
to
back
Kittle.
pick.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, definitely. It could send me to my grave. Listen, if the wide receivers pan out, all is well.
No. Who took CJ? Is
Early, he went a while ago.
you for real?
Yeah. Do you have a QB yet?
No.
No. There's still some. There's still two great QBs left.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I have to take one now, or one of the two. Oh my
I
gosh.
mean, I should be saying there are three great QBs.
Yeah, I was
because
saying.
Caleb is
Shouldn't you say three? I'm not in with Richardson. Oh my god.
Did you watch him play in the preseason?
Nah.
Gross. It was gross.
Like gross.
I like Anthony Richardson. I really do. He looked a little rusty, but that's okay.
No,
Boom! I love Kyler.
I'm taking Kyler.
Kyler is
Only
my
'cause I have
favorite
to.
sleeper pick of the entire draft.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
If he
This
stayed
is
away from
stupid.
Call of Duty,
In
he'll be good.
2020, I think it was, he was a freak. And supported a wide receiver one in DeAndre Hopkins that year. I mean, he was great. Like, if he's good, then shout out.
You guys made me do this. I have to take a tight end now. Unreal.
Just stole my Kyler. Yeah. The Trey McBride Kyler's. I like that.
You
a
like
lot.
that little duo?
Yeah. Okay. So the running backs are still here. Shocker. I'm taking a running back. Which one?
they're all so good.
Oh God. You know what? Go Pack. Go.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that is kind of the best, besides the DeAndre Swift, but DeAndre Swift is not going to get a lot of work, I don't think. Aaron Jones is on the best offense of those four guys, kind of,
Mm-hmm.
even though they're not going to be fun to watch. But
No.
Aaron Jones had 500-yard games in a row to end the year last year. If he stays remotely healthy, then whatever. Running
Well,
back two, I
he's
don't
the
care.
best, other than Jefferson, of course, the best option
Yeah,
on Minnesota.
probably.
And they're not gonna have Sam Darnold have the ball a majority of the time
No.
on offense, especially when you have. I know he's weird, but Ty Chandler's not terrible. But you have Aaron Jones and Ty Chandler. Don't.
Ty Chandler's pretty bad, dude.
He's not bad.
He's pretty bad.
He won me a game last year.
Did he?
Yes.
You had to start Ty Chandler?
It was bad.
Whew.
You're
the
saying,
depths
I was
there, man.
crying. I was like, Ty Chandler's my RB2. Okay. He won me a game. It worked out. It worked out just fine. But
Yo, I'm going to say a name, and I think the only person that may remotely remember him is Nick. Do you guys remember Peyton Barber? He was a
Tampa Bay, right?
Maybe he was a Raider for a little bit
Peyton Barber.
during.
I'm
I think it
thinking
was
Tiki
during
Barber.
Josh Jacobs' crazy year, or maybe it was the year before that. I had to start Peyton Barber in. Yeah, I mean I was bad,
Oof.
and I had to start him, and he ended up getting me 2 touchdowns. Like,
A Hail Mary.
literal Hail Mary. I mean, it was a Hail Mary to practice squad players.
Yeah, he might sneak
Like that's how
something in.
bad it would have been.
Wow. That's
and,
crazy.
And he balled out, so I forever remember that guy.
Who went with Ramondre Hudson? I like
that's
it.
fair. Yeah.
I like it a
Is that your
lot.
flex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Huddy.
Shout out. Running back heavy. I like it.
I'm still upset about not upset.
There goes
but
Rich.
jealous about Lamar.
A Rich gone.
Who took A Rich? Ryan.
Ryan.
Okay, so
I
that's pretty
can't
much
hate
all
on
the
that.
top tier.
There's one left.
No,
Trust your feelings.
I think.
There is a great QB left.
Did I tell you I have the Packers going to the bowl?
You do?
Yeah,
Attaboy.
Packers Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Packers have a. I don't want to say an easy route. Obviously, can't like predict how it all plays out with each team, but I just think the way the seeding is going to go, I think they're going to have a good way to get in there.
Yeah.
It's if the 49ers are out of the way.
J Love is MVP. Shout out my boy Ryan Gaddis.
Yep.
All right, guys.
It's going to happen.
4,500
I'm in
yards
a bad
inbound.
spot right now. That makes it twice as bad.
What do you need? You need
I need a tight end. My team's up right now.
Ooh, tight end. Well, there's
See that number against next to
I
Jake?
hate everything. Cole Kmet was actually not that bad last year.
don't take
You
him.
should totally take
184.
him.
Yeah, but he didn't have
Bitch.
Keenan Allen and Roma Dunze on the team. I mean, hey, take Cole Kmet, dude. Like,
He's pretty good.
Well, yeah.
14.6% rostered, but
you can
know.
only take Chig if you can say his full name on the first try.
I'm more of like a. Well, here we'll see. We'll see if this works out. This is gonna be Nick not being smart.
That's okay.
Ooh, I
Fantasy's
like-
about taking chances.
It literally is.
Chris Goatwin.
Okay. He's good. He's solid. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it for the home team.
Yeah, come on. You know you want him.
You want to do it. What's that meme with the Spider-Man with the Green Goblin in the mask?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does he say? I can't
He's like,
remember. You're
did he
weak.
say, yeah, you're weak.
He's like calling back to him. Take him. Take him.
Look at that face.
He's a bulldog. He's a literal Georgia bulldog, and he is a dog. He runs hard.
There we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. That had to
good.
feel good. That had
It
to
feels
feel
good.
good.
That's your
It
team.
felt great. It felt
Anytime
great.
you get your guy
I
on
can
your team.
see Gardner Minshew handing the football off to this like rabid animal.
Yeah, this
He's a dog.
He's a
ankle
dog.
biting running back. Like,
He
Like,
runs
you
like
know those-
Pacheco.
You know those dogs from the first Ghostbusters movie that were the statues?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, like
That's
gargoyles.
him
Yeah,
when
he
he
looks
is,
just
yeah.
like that.
I like that. Photoshop his face on that. There you go. Not too bad. So how do you feel about your team as of now?
I mean, RB2
We're about halfway through.
RB2 is bad. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not. Dang it, dude! Come
Yeah.
on, stop taking running backs, guys.
That's Samir White.
PPR league, stop. Yeah, that is Amir White, 100% right there.
Sheesh. Yeah, a T-shirt with his face like just.
There was a
Put
picture
on.
he posted of him like on a squat rack, like just fresh off of doing a set. He literally looks like almost like a ripped Mucinex man. You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I'm
the
talking about?
booger.
The Mucinex guy.
Yeah,
The booger? Yeah.
What in the world?
I love that.
I don't think I've ever.
He's like just like a mass of person right there.
It's just no. He's just mass.
Hey, can he run? I don't care. I mean, hey.
He's been waiting for this opportunity too, and I don't think he's gonna. Because that's what happened with him at Georgia too. Just to
Who was he behind during that?
with Georgia,
Yeah, he was behind. Wasn't Swift, was it?
Swift, McIntosh, dude, he was waiting to be RB1.
Dude, why are y'all taking running backs like this?
Brian Robinson.
Some of us are out here starving for a running back.
You made
should have
your
made.
bed.
Yeah, yeah.
You
I
lay
did.
in it now.
That's
We
okay.
put you so,
That's
pal.
okay.
Womp womp.
Listen, I got studs everywhere else. They can carry me. CeeDee Lamb can carry me. If CeeDee Lamb, I just need him to put up 45 every single week. And I'm
You're
good.
fine. That's like how I feel
Stop,
about
dude.
Tyreek Hill.
Dang it.
Nice, 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 Hudson. Let's get Adam angry.
Nah,
Let's
gee.
piss him off. Let's do it.
I'm already mad.
It's not even about
Dude.
fantasy
Oh my
anymore. It's just about
God.
making Adam mad.
All right, now we're just reaching on running backs to piss me off. Like, stop. Javonte, gone. Fine, I'll take a backup running back.
Do you
I don't
like
care.
Javonte this year though?
No. I would have taken him, though.
Because I need it.
Yeah.
I like him.
Desperate.
I don't like Bo Nix as the quarterback, but I mean,
He's fine.
he got the job, so I guess I do like it for him. But it's just
Boys,
so
is
weird.
Keenan Allen done? Like, is
I heard he
done?
was fat. I did
Yeah.
hear that.
And old.
He's old.
How old is he?
And
Although-
he's on the Bears.
He was crazy
Bears.
last year, though. Crazy last year.
And now he's finally playing like where he kind of wants to play. Because he told the Chargers with the contract situation, he's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not reconstructing that at all. I'd rather just go play somewhere else. That will take me for who I am. Ooh, I'm coming up in 3.
There are literally
What do
0
we-
running backs. I mean, ugh.
There's no RB1s.
All right, here we go.
Kitty man.
Golly, I just looked at the
I can't even do it, dude. Like, I literally can't take one. That's just.
You don't have any running back?
I got 2. I got 2.
Who are they?
I got Ken Walker and Aaron Jones. That's fine, right?
Well, then
Well,
just get
it
Devin
works with
Sing-
your receiving core.
Tell me
Devin
it's fine.
Singletary's like the only RB1 left, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I love,
Way
dude.
you
I
just
love
did
Worthy.
that.
I love Worthy.
How did you... Oh, that's unreal. That's unreal.
Please arrest Rashee Rice. Please. He's a criminal.
Give
And he deserves to be
They all
arrested.
are. Did you guys see Kadarius Toney put his house up for sale?
Not
Really?
surprised.
He got
That-
cut, didn't he?
That dude's
Yeah,
gonna be flipping burgers in a month.
It was the sideline blue tent.
Get rid
Oh
of the
yeah, I
one
did see
Chinese.
that. Yeah. I did see that. I saw people saying Saquon's house for that.
Oh, boy.
Oh, dude, what a one-hit wonder Kadarius Toney was.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there was another one-hit wonder that busted that hard. That's not.
He was good for
pause,
one
but-
game a year.
Massive.
One game
Yeah,
a year.
he played Dallas. That one his rookie year,
Yep.
I think, played Dallas. 10 catches, like
Yep.
150 yards or whatever. Great game. Dropped off the face of the earth.
Yep.
I don't care if whatever injuries. He can't catch. That was the issue. Injury was his brain.
That game really messed him up, too.
Can't. All right.
It's very hard to if you even try.
Christian
Because then you might use your
Watson.
brain even harder and might fry it out, you know? Yeah.
All right,
I'm
give
gonna
me a
take the
starting running
gamble.
back. Thank you. Thank you. I just need somebody there. Just sit there for me.
Someone to touch the football.
You don't have to start Devin Singletary. For my team, at least.
Keep the bench warm.
Yep.
All right.
Just if Aaron Jones, if something happens, just know your number's getting called.
So be ready. Stay ready. So you don't have to get ready.
Yep.
Those memes are so funny when it's like me yelling at my phone before 1 p.m. starts. You got to get it to win it.
I love the ones that people are saying that they were drafting Jameis Winston for locker room
Yes,
health.
yes.
I
Keep
was
the
like,
morale up.
real, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
He sits down there with the bench players, gets everybody hyped before the week.
His most recent one was crazy. He said like a weird word and it's like,
Everything he says is weird. It's awesome.
oh my gosh, I can't remember the words. Like he says bagel bite and he's like he could say bagel bite and get me ready to run through a brick wall.
He's
That's
awesome,
Jabu,
dude.
baby.
He is awesome. Like that year where he threw 30 picks and 30 touchdowns was just magic.
It's the most Jameis Winston. Like,
It was, and it was beautiful. And then he stepped in for the Saints a little bit last year and just was throwing that thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I love this guy.
gunslinger.
He's not great, but I love watching him play.
He's
and
an unreal guy.
watching him talk. He's just
His
good
come
old-
up is pretty good too.
old crab legs, Jameis.
Nick, how do you feel about your team? Feeling solid?
To be honest, guys, it's really not going to be fair for everyone else.
So give us a rundown.
Yeah.
I mean, JB, stud.
No Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he starts smoking, like Virginia Slims,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
his QB rating will go up by 10 points. So
Respect.
looking good for Joe. He's got Jamar Chase. What else do you need? Jahmyr Gibbs. He did it last year. He's going to do it again.
Yep.
He's here for the paychecks. He's not here for the glory. He wants the rings. James Cook. He basically ran and got no touchdowns last year, but I think it's going to be different this year because things are different in Buffalo.
He's gonna
Yeah.
have to.
I mean, somebody's gonna do it.
Yeah. A.J. Brown, stud. I don't even got to talk about
Yeah,
it.
Don't even think about it. Just do it.
Yeah. DJ Moore put up numbers, and it's logical
Can
that
he
he
do it
would
again?
do it because the Bears couldn't possibly be any worse.
Right.
And then Rashee Rice, yes, he's a hardened
I'm upset
criminal
about that.
Yep.
doing time. But you know what? Last year, he did it.
He did.
He did the damn
I
thing.
had him, I think, last year in one of my leagues, and that was about as consistent of a flex player as I could ever ask for.
Yeah. He
Just
did
throw
the
him in
damn
there,
thing.
forget about it.
Look.
Mhm.
They all like a little bit edge on him.
That
How-
wide
how you
receiver
feeling
was so
about-
weird.
Elijah, how are you feeling about your team?
Yeah, the Kyler pick is. I was really hoping for. Well, after Hudson crushed and ruined my dream, and took Lamar, I realized, well, I'm screwed because if I didn't take him, I was going to have to take Kyler Murray or someone like that. McCaffrey, come on. Alvin Kamara, come on. No.
Unless he gets hurt.
Well,
He's old.
I don't want to predict that.
Saints are bad.
DEEBO's going to be great. I like him a lot because sometimes he's in the backfield. And whenever he's in the backfield, they have obviously something drew up for him. You know, or it's like it's not just a halfback dive, but
Here's what I'm really hoping for with DEEBO for you is
5
I'm
running
hoping
touchdowns last year.
okay.
I'm hoping that Kyle Shanahan is really mad at Ayuk again.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when that happened 2 years ago?
Uh-huh.
Ayuk was taken like, I don't know, 4th round or something in drafts 2 years ago. And then for some reason, Kyle Shanahan hated him and never, like, he sucked all year. Barely played all year.
Oh, my gosh.
And then the next year was last year, I think, and he was great.
Oh,
So
I
I'm
do
hoping-
remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's weird. I'm hoping that Kyle Shanahan is mad at him for all the antics that happened in the offseason and doesn't play him. So
All right.
shout out DEEBO.
Shout out DEEBO. That's why
Shout
I
out
like
Coin
him.
Operator taking the GOAT. MVP this year.
MVP. I like Coin
Highest paid
Operator.
QB.
Who? Sean?
J Love.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Earned.
Earned, not given.
Has Tua been drafted? Someone take Tua. Tua is good. Sorry, great. Who wants to draft Tua?
I'll take him.
I mean,
You're not a Tua guy?
I got some bench.
I'm not a Tua guy. He's just
Why is he,
there.
why
I
is
don't
he
know.
this far down?
Didn't he lead the league in passing yards last year?
For a little bit.
Yeah. I think he may have finished with that many. Did he?
But then there's Brock Purdy.
Can somebody look that up? Can we get a stat check on that?
On what?
On if Tua led the league in passing yards last
I
year?
believe he did.
I thought so.
Geno
It's-
Smith is still out there. All right, that wasn't even a funny joke.
There it is.
Sorry. Right after it was said, he's like, I pull it back. I can't. I can't even admit to that. Oh, my gosh. But that's why I like DK a lot. Because, like, you know, his best quarterback's been Geno Smith, and he does well. Like, he can easily be a good receiver for the next 3 years or so. And do you really think the Seahawks are going to keep Geno for 3 to 4 years?
I mean, if they make the playoffs, maybe.
Well, but if you're making the playoffs, you're winning.
Right.
So
right.
it kind of
Then,
works out
yeah.
both ways.
I mean, DK is like probably the most athletic guy I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, he's up there, right?
I think everyone has
Just
as weird as that
general
sounds.
athleticism.
This you about to pull up the photo, the draft? Oh no, both passing yards. But the DK photo of him pre-workout,
It's huge.
was just cut and everything. His abs didn't look real. I was like, what in the
was
world?
it tied? No, it was Tua.
Tua.
Jared Goff. Forgot about that. J-Lo, 4,100 yards. Up that number for this year. I'm such a shameless love truther.
Yeah, it's all right. Where'd my goat Desmond Ritter finish?
He just got cut.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Twice in a year. Imagine
saw-
getting cut twice.
I saw a
in year,
meme where
dude.
it said like it had the picture. It was like Desmond Ritter cut, and this guy like justice, justice for all.
He got cut from the Falcons.
Oh my gosh.
Went to the Cardinals on their, I think he was a practice squad guy.
Well, he played a couple preseason. He
It
sucked.
just was so
Dude,
bad again.
I want him to be good so bad.
They cut him again.
It was awful.
Yeah.
What's up, Kelly? How you doing?
How can you take Tyreek Waddle, Jonnu Smith, and not take Tua?
How
Does
can-
somebody have that?
How can you take Tyreek Waddle, Johnny Smith?
No, nobody took Jonnu Smith.
I have
right?
Waddle.
Oh, he means how can
That's-
you? How,
that's my
how
friend
can you
Matt.
have that
He's
on a
a
team like
Dolphin.
the Dolphins?
He is a fins up, baby.
Listen, I mean, he's had Tyreek and Waddle for the past 2 years, and he hasn't been, elite. He throws and gets a lot of yards.
How about win a playoff game?
But the thing is, in fantasy, your
Sorry.
QB has to have, a smattering of, a smidge of rushing potential.
Oh yeah.
And I think Tua is about as anti-rushing as it's going to get.
And the thing is, when he came into the league, it was like he could have done it. He reminded me of like
tried and then
died
twice.
And yeah. Like, oh my gosh, I'll never forget that the fingers. And I was like, whoa, his fingers are acting up.
Ugh.
But like, that's just what happens when you have that ability, and then you get wrecked, and then you lose that not confidence, but you lose that idea of even trying to go past the line of scrimmage with your legs. So-
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't.
No,
I mean,
not
even
anymore.
if he
Oh my gosh!
can,
Don't even leave the pocket. Just
I
get
really
rid of the
don't.
ball.
I don't want to see him do that. Not because I'm a hater. It's just like
I want to see him alive.
Yeah,
So is Chubb still gone?
He's out for 4 weeks.
At
minimum.
least 4 weeks.
Wow.
At least.
Wow. I saw that's new news, right?
fairly recent.
Late last week, I think.
Late last week, okay, because I
Maybe early
drafted
this
last week and someone took him in like the 10th
Watch
round.
me.
I mean, I would still take him. You know,
Yeah,
throw him in
yeah.
your IR spot.
Yeah.
Why not? I think we have an IR spot or two in this league. But like, I mean, screw it.
Psh, whatever, man.
I mean, if he comes back half as of what he was, then you got to steal. Yeah, that's good.
I'm taking the gamble on McConkey.
Valid. It was
Yeah.
either him or Coleman. They're
Yeah.
basically the same player.
I could take Coleman.
You could.
I'm not doing that. Ah, come on. Give me that. I'm not doing that. But, oh, good.
Good.
My running backs are terrible.
Join the club.
First time.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. It blows my mind that Zeke is that high.
Listen, everybody and their brother this year is saying, take 2 running backs in the first 3 rounds. You have to have a running back in the first 3 rounds. I'm zagging where everybody was zigging. Yeah.
Yo, I might take Keon.
I'm going wide receiver. Give me wide receivers.
Yeah, I'm taking Keon Coleman.
McConkey.
I'm taking Keon
There it
Coleman.
is. Boom. Same guy.
And I just said earlier, too, in the very beginning, like, I don't like rookie wide receivers. I don't like but I kind of like the value that they're at right now. Double-digit rounds, and both guys could easily by week 3 could become their starting wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And each guy's quarterback is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like not Malik Neighbors' situation where you are a very good wide receiver, but the guy throwing you the ball is really
they're
bad.
Good. I mean, people forget that Justin Herbert set the record for passing yards in a rookie year.
Oh yeah,
He's a freak. If he's good, then he's good.
and he cut his hair too.
Yeah. Man, this is nasty. I'm just looking at some of the players here, like Zeke,
I don't
Mike Williams.
understand that one. Dalvin Cook just signed with the Cowboys.
I mean, that is just the biggest like this
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
boring signing.
I agree.
Like,
No, I just think it's funny. Like what happened?
they're the retirement home now, man.
Yeah.
Like Zeke and Dalvin Cook leading your backfield.
4 years ago.
What are we doing here?
Oh my gosh, not even 4 years
Oh,
All
ago.
right, let's
yeah,
talk
it
about
would've
this guy.
3 years ago would have been cool.
Talk about
Yeah.
this guy's potential and lack thereof.
Algier,
Listen,
He's so good.
he is.
so good.
Crazy good.
So good.
He is. Like, scroll down. Let me see his stats. Where he gets, look at that. Where he gets 21 touches that game. That's a ton of touches. Well, he was great week 1. If Bijan goes down, then he's a baller.
That's why I like him, but like Bijan never gets hurt. And that Tampa Bay game?
But they
That
never
was
played
a flu
him.
game for Bijan.
Yeah, it was.
They didn't really play Bijan last year. Remember?
No, yeah.
But they will.
Not until the end. Yeah, now they are. They sure
Yeah.
shoot are, but
Arthur Smith.
Oh, Ravens defense. First defense off the board.
Nani?
Nani? Who took him? Chili? Chili?
Chili's
Listen,
drunk.
dude.
Chili?
Chili is drafting drunk right now.
What are you doing?
Listen, Chili. I rate the I rate the defense pick there. But have y'all seen the Ravens schedule? Like the first couple weeks of the year?
It's pretty rough.
Ooh.
In their division they're in.
Yeah.
Each
The
team has a
division's
pretty good
hard,
offense.
and their schedule is like
Well,
Gus Bus.
Bus.
Gus Bus.
And then
Gotta be
Kyle with the senior citizen, DeAndre Hopkins.
yeah.
I like the Hopkins move.
I mean, they're becoming the retirement home for receivers in
Dude, they
Tennessee.
have been.
Yeah.
With Julio.
Yeah, they had Julio for a while, D-Hop, and now Calvin Ridley too. Like, yeah.
Oh, no. I mean, think about Calvin. Oh, shoot. I got to go home.
I'm shocked that Aaron Rodgers is still on the board, to be
Yeah.
honest. That's crazy.
I mean, it's Rodgers, guys. But then again, he's not going to be anybody's starter right now.
No.
I don't think. Purdy's still there. I'd take Purdy over Rodgers every day.
Oh, I agree. Isn't that crazy to say?
Yeah.
I would take Brock Purdy over Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Like, wow, fantasy football is crazy. I've said it before
Okay.
too, but like the craziest tweet I've ever read was, yeah, this is real. If I started Joe Flacco over Patrick Mahomes, I'd be in the fantasy championship.
Yes, dude. I saw that last year.
Wow, that's crazy.
The Flacco effect. Who's he playing for right now? Don't say it. Hold on. Let me think. Flacco is on the. Oh my gosh. Hold on. No. Hold on. Flacco is playing
help
for.
out Adam. He hit the vape one too many times today.
Dude, why can't I remember this?
Drunk drafting is the best defender.
It is. Elijah, I'm thinking about
Is
what
it
if we
Commanders?
just, instead of vaping, what if all of us just started smoking cigars?
Full time?
No, I mean, like responsibly, but just like
Oh.
for the show, we smoke cigars.
I mean, yeah.
Can we do that?
I don't. Can
In
we?
here? Probably.
No, like in here we can, but like on YouTube.
We
Oh,
can
I'm
make
up.
this a party.
Hang on, I'm up.
Save the business talk for later. This is Nick's nifty team. I gotta change my team name for those wondering. It's team name loading because I change my team name every week
Oh, do you?
based off
Okay.
my players.
That's fine.
So like, let's see.
See, now I'm in a
Hold
position
on.
now.
Pause for 1 second. Did we figure out who Joe Flacco was playing for this year?
No,
It's
no,
really
no.
pissing me off right now. Can we look that up?
Do I do trade bait and just
I'll look
scoop
it-
up
I'll
all the
look it
good QBs?
Don't
Is that
delete-
demonic?
We got our QBs.
Is
Yeah,
it-
I got my guy.
It's
is
trade
it-
bait.
Is that
Huh?
demonic?
Yeah.
Want to know?
Yeah.
The Colts.
The
Is
Colts?
that not Colts?
That makes sense. That tracks.
That's a weird mentor for Anthony Richardson.
Dude, if A Rich goes down, then we got a little.
See him in the jersey. He looks nice.
It's a Colt. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Flacco, what a guy.
Dude,
That's
if Anthony
football.
Richardson gets hurt,
That's
we'll
football.
be looking at Joe Flacco part 2.
Ooh. You like Darnell Mooney?
He's all right. He's all right.
Hey, why you got-
I used to like him when he was on the Bears, and he was the only guy they had.
He sucked last year, though.
Yeah, he did, because, I mean, the Bears suck. And DJ Moore is better. And now he's just on another team where somebody's better than him, and questionable QB play. I like Cousins, but it's still questionable. Like,
Yeah.
can't deny that.
I like that pick.
We got Jay Palmer.
Most experienced wide receiver on that team.
Nasty.
And it's Josh Palmer.
That is. I like the Chargers, and I like Josh Palmer, too, but that is just so sad. That what have the Chargers become, man?
The Chargers are going to Charger. I actually feel better about my Darnell Mooney pick just because
Over Palmer?
Yeah,
of the
but-
Kirk
Is that what
Cousins
you're saying?
effect. Like there's going to be elevation in that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be throwing that rock, hopefully.
What about Kirko?
There's more upside to Mooney.
Yeah.
There is.
I agree.
Palmer is like we know what Palmer's
Yeah.
going to do.
Angelo in the chat said without Rondale, too. I forgot R.I.P. Rondale Moore, dude. I actually like him as
Bro,
a player,
we-
but
That would have been crazy. As Darnell Mooney being your wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 with Rondale Moore.
So that'd been fun.
I was so upset. I fell to my knees.
Yeah.
No.
I have been a Rondale Moore guy for a long time.
He's fat. At Purdue days.
Marquise.
See, who took Marquise? You had some.
Another thug off the board.
Get him out of here. Not on my team.
All Chiefs receivers are thugs to me.
I like the Marquise Brown because if he's still good, I mean, with
I mean-
Mahomes as your quarterback though.
Still good.
Is he, though? When was he good before?
Cardinals.
He was never good.
He's okay with the Cardinals.
I mean,
What's your definition of good?
His stats
over 1,000 yards.
drafting the 12th round.
Look, he didn't play the last 3.
Did he have 1,000? When was his last 1,000-yard season? Tell me that.
Look at those numbers. Okay, hold on.
That's the most mid numbers of all time.
But he
Yeah, last 1,000-yard season.
he was in a crap situation with the Cardinals. Very bad situation.
Here. I'm gonna take Jay Daniels.
Brown.
It was in 2021, and he barely got 1,000 yards.
But he's not terrible. I
I
think
didn't say
he's
he was
good.
terrible. I just don't think
No.
he's good.
So what would you say? Mid?
Very.
Mid enough for the 12th round?
Yeah, mid enough for the 12th round.
So it's a. We're breaking this down. I like
Okay.
this. He's mid for the 12th round.
Yes. Which means I think he should be going a little bit later because he's hurt right now, and he's a third best wide receiver, fourth best option on that team, fifth best option on that team.
I got 2 words for you on why I like the pick.
Good.
Patrick
Right.
Mahomes.
Right. I love it.
That's it.
But think about it this way. Patrick Mahomes drops back to pass. He's looking for Kelsey, number 1.
Of course.
Number 2, probably Rasheed Rice.
Of course.
Number 3, probably
Xavier
Worthy.
Worthy. Yeah.
Number 4, probably Pacheco.
What about the coverage?
Huh?
What about like the coverage?
Well, I mean, obviously that depends, but we're just going like, the tier list here.
I respect.
Probably Pacheco, which means 5 is probably the fact that he could not, that
Fifth
Marquise
option?
Brown could not be in on a lot of these plays because they're going to run a lot of 2 wide receiver sets. I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But they traded for him. Who knows? But then again,
Big Kirko got the drip.
yeah,
Had to go there. Sorry.
they don't. At least from what I think, the Chiefs have not been good at picking wide receivers outside of Tyreek Hill. But their trading for wide receivers track record is bad.
Mm-mm.
It's bad.
Mm-mm.
But we'll see. Rashid Rice, he's good.
I was talking to my roommates last night. Could you imagine if Hill and the Chiefs figured out the contract? Shaking the head. It would have been disgusting. I would have stopped watching football. There's no point. And they're already winning without him. Like, that is just nuts.
All right, time for me to do what I do. Backup running back season. Bring him down.
Who'd you get? No.
Trey Benson.
Okay. Is Chase Brown off the board?
Yeah.
I'm sure he is. You got Chase Brown? Dadgummit.
Got him a while ago.
I'm sure. Yeah, I didn't see him, so I was like, someone's got to have him. But the fact that you have him. Give it. Here we go. Who took the kicker? Chili. He's got the Ravens D and Justin Tucker. All right, can we get some early Super Bowl predictions?
That's a great pick. Tyler Algier, round 13.
Who took Tyler?
He's he's trade bait. Like, he could go to another some other top tier running back, gets injured, Tyler's up.
Yeah.
Tyler's up.
100%.
He'll go.
You guys remember
He will
Dameon
replace the
Pierce?
broken Derrick Henry.
Dameon Pierce.
He's in
Oh,
there?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he needs to get traded.
Is he still in the Texans?
He is a good running back. I don't care what people say. He's a good running back on a team where he's not going to play. And there are teams that need running backs.
He runs hard, too.
Dallas.
He's a hard hitter.
L.A.
I like to pick Mike Williams.
Come on.
That's unreal.
Dameon Pierce is good. He looked bad last year because the scheme was bad.
Let's see. Angelo said Mooney should do pretty good without Rondale. That's fair. Nice UGA shirt, but I like my Georgia Tech hat better.
Carson Steele. This guy's been on Reddit.
Disgusting. I drafted back in June and got Worthy in round 13. You drafted in June?
That's crazy.
You were itching to get ready. I like it, though.
June. Is that pre-trade deadline?
Were you trading underground like that? Is that allowed?
That's wild, dude.
That is crazy. Oh, my gosh.
Dude, he was getting the itch. He
Yeah.
went to some
I
back
need
alley
something.
fantasy league. Like, you guys drafting early? I really need to get
I
in.
need to get down there. Send me the link. Oh, my gosh. It's crazy. Yeah, he said Carson Steele. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
This guy watches football.
Yeah, Carson Steele's fun.
Respect it. See Curtis Samuel going in what? Round 14, 13?
Sure, why
I
not?
like it because I've heard he's becoming wide receiver 1.
Could be. I
Could
still
be.
think it's gonna be Khalil Shakir.
Could be.
This year.
Well, yeah. Well, he's got more work with
Yeah,
Allen.
I want to see Keon Coleman be that, but
I'm so nervous
hey,
about
get your
it.
eyes off my team, buddy. I see you looking at it.
No. Keep it there. You like the Hurts? It's fine. Love Hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, he should have gotten Jordan Love.
Chili Rainbow's going to have a
Make the
rough
team
week
love Hurts.
12.
You said what?
He's going to have a rough week 12 bye week.
Chili?
Yeah.
Ooh, who's he got? Yeah.
3 players.
At each position?
Yeah.
Or one of the big ones? Oh, the Falcons have week 12 bye.
14.
Dude, my tummy is wobbling. I'm hungry.
Oh, hungry boy.
Fantasy point snacks. I'll go get some fantasy point snacks.
Where are the pretzels? The jummy jum. Everybody clap your hands. That was Hudson, by the way.
Yeah.
That shadowy figure.
The one and only.
Check my week 14.
I got a haircut appointment at 6.
Oh!
What?
Goodbye.
What, Ryan?
He's missing his QB1,
Two.
RB,
Oh!
and his wide receiver 2. Listen, I don't care. My weeks were bloody.
Well, you can chalk up an L. I think if it's worth the players, you can chalk them an L. That's fine. Just have a crap week. And honestly, it's kind of like your own bye week. We're like, I don't have to worry about it that much. I know I'm going to lose. And if you win, surprise, surprise. How you done? How you
I'd
done?
rather have them all in 1 week, like all my guys out 1 week, and just take the L,
Yeah.
than have to sub people in. Like
Yeah,
have one
every
guy
so
out
and
this
so.
week, 2 guys out this week, 1 guy out this week.
Yeah.
All right.
So catchy. Oh, is it because you're filling out the spots now? Oh, no, because you just looked. Zeke is still on the board. That's crazy to me.
I can't do it.
What? Zeke? Oh, no.
Yeah.
I can't either. I'm not dying on that. Who is Nick going with?
There's no good running backs left. I'm toast on running
Dude, you might have to go Zeke if you're going running back. Get off that one. Hop off.
You don't want to.
Hop off that. Come on, don't look at this. Look at this. Nick. Just jumps. Dadgummit. I actually wanted to. I have Evan Ingram, so I guess it doesn't really hurt. But I love T.J. Hawkinson so bad.
Me too, but
I know.
I think he's like week 6 supposed to return.
Week 7, week 6.
yeah, he's still on. He's definitely.
What even is the injury?
His leg exploded.
Oh,
Yeah,
Didn't he tear like 3 muscles?
okay. Well,
Like Achilles or something, and then something else.
that's bad. That's not very good.
What was it?
That's weird.
I don't care about his status.
That's suspicious.
What was it? There you go. What was his injury? Let's go down a little bit.
This is that first question.
ACL.
Oh, his knee. Oh, yeah, he exploded.
He got the Nick Chubb treatment.
Oh,
So
dude, that Nick Chubb injury is.
Seared into my memory.
I was at work. It was like Nick Chubb just died.
I was watching that game and I was like,
Ryan, the guy in the league's one that actually hit me up. He's like, Nick Chubb just died. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, go to Twitter. And he's like, no, I'll just send it to you. And he sent it to me. I was like, oh my
I
gosh.
was playing against him that week at fantasy, and I won because of that.
I won, but at what cost?
I was like, I'm sorry, Nick Chubb, but yeah.
That's another W for the guy. Oh my gosh. It feels because the injury's like, it was bad too. It's hard to watch, but
You know it's bad when the announcers like can't speak.
oh yeah. Like, that's all for the replay. We're not doing it anymore. Gibby's up to pick. Can we see Gibby's team? Would you mind? Thank you. I got Dak, ETN, Rashad, Hill, Flowers, Kelsey Pickens. And I
That's
got-
like the opposite team of my, like, if I have my team and those are my preferences, that's the opposite. Not that I
Explain.
don't like those guys.
I say I know you don't like not like it, but
Yeah, it's not that I don't like them. It's just those are just guys that I don't draft. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because maybe it's just on the other side of the pick for me. Like,
mhm.
I just never get those guys. I don't know what it is. All right.
It is hilarious to me that Ezekiel Elliott is still chilling there. Is Antonio Gibson the starting running back for New England?
No. Oh, for New England? No, Ramondre.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm an idiot. Last night I forgot about Ramondre. I knew he was.
All right.
That sounds like me.
Running backs in there.
Who you got in there? Who'd you pick?
Blake Corum, Trey Benson. Listen,
Quorum is. No, go ahead.
I don't need them to play. But if something happens, if something
Snacks.
happens if something happens
I'm sorry.
to
He said-
Which one do you want?
no, I'll take the Ruffles.
You don't eat health food?
Hell, no, I do.
I'm gonna
I mean, I just don't eat like chips that much. I need a pick. Yeah, appreciate that. Seriously, thank you.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
baby was getting hungry. I'm gonna eat the most.
Yeah, that's what I said. I gotta be careful. Golly, Thielen sucks.
I have him in one of my leagues. I have him in my big money league. And later that night, I looked at my team again and I was like, why did I draft Thielen? What am I doing? Why is he on my team?
Did I get fooled? Did I get tricked? I just breathed right in the. Sorry. 49ers. I like that. Well, I forgot Kyler's my. I didn't forget, but it's gonna be weird.
Y'all gonna think about the Bengals defense? Week 1, they're playing New England. Give me that. That's based. I'm just gonna be streaming defenses all year. Any team that's playing New England, I'm taking.
It's like Carolina last year.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta follow him. Hayden said your mic is off. Whose mic is off?
No, it's Adam. Adam,
Oh.
give me some love.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, you're good.
He said fine.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, Gibby. Gibby. And speaking of Gibby, Gibby's up to pick for the 144th pick.
We're almost done.
Pretty good draft so far. Not bad. Moving by. Tyler Conklin. That name will always haunt me. One time he gave me 21 points, and I was like, okay, I'm going to start him. And after that, he gave me a total of 21 points in like a span of 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Jets. And that's the Jets with Zach Wilson, though.
Yeah, but Tyler Conklin's Tyler Conklin. He's not.
He's the only tight end on the team.
I don't care. I don't want him. Rodgers doesn't like tight ends. Who can you think of? What tight ends did Aaron Rodgers have that were actually decent?
But that's the Packers.
Right, but it's the same thing. Like Rodgers doesn't.
He didn't ever have
like
like a good tight end, though.
Tyler Conklin's not a good tight end.
But he never had a good tight end. It's not like a Rodgers thing, you know. It's just a lack of tight end. So if he had like, I don't want to say Kelsey because that's like an obvious, but like Mark Andrews, you don't think he'd be in love with Mark Andrews? This guy, get a load of him.
Rodgers is weird, dude.
He's my goat, but I get it. He's a weird goat. I think you like Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews like a.
I mean, probably more than Robert Tonyan or whatever he had before.
What was the one guy? Not Mercedes.
Mercedes Lewis.
Mercedes Lewis, and then who's the guy that caught the Hail Mary against the Lions? Something
that
Rodgers.
No, hold on. Richard Rodgers. Yeah.
Richard Rodgers. I woke up the next day and I was like, "Whoa, Rodgers to Rodgers? No way!"
For the win.
Oh my
the best,
gosh.
one of the best
Helmet
calls
take
from
off.
an announcer in NFL history.
Who called it? Was it
I don't remember who it was, but I mean, seared into my brain.
What is it? You remember?
He's like,
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
he's like, Rodgers turned 30-something yesterday. Does he have a vintage moment in him?
It might have been Jim Nance.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was. And then his Richard Rodgers with the walk-off touchdown.
Oh, it is Jim
I
Nance.
mean, come on.
I can hear it
dude.
right
like,
now.
Oh, it's just gives you goosebumps.
Sensational.
I love a good
The last pick. Ugh.
Robert Tonyan says otherwise. Yeah, Jimmy Graham. That's right. Okay. Excluding 2009, whenever Jimmy Graham was balling,
Ugh.
I don't like Rodgers with his tight ends. But Jimmy Graham's great. He's a Packers legend.
I knew you were going
Based.
Butker.
Based.
I knew
Based.
it. Butker is
we need a
red
left
pill.
wing kicker to come out.
Yeah, right. And then they need to play each other. And
Yeah,
it's
they
like,
do.
Oh, everybody, look at this. Zeke is still on the board. That is so funny.
Yeah, you got to.
Oh my
Why not?
gosh, that's hilarious.
Why not?
You got to do it. You got to do it.
You're that guy, and I'll take it. I mean,
Y'all gonna be mad when I take Dalvin Cook, my last pick.
they ain't ready for this one.
They ain't ready.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you still need a kicker? You looking at your kicker?
Yeah, it's my last pick.
I wanna
That's
get-
what they won't let me take anything else.
I know,
That's
That
all I have.
kinda
I have to
crazy.
take it. I have to take one.
but it makes sense. You gotta fill out your team.
And I do have a favorite. Who's on there?
Who's that?
Evan McPherson. I didn't want to spoil it too soon because somebody could take him, but I think he's going to be the number one kicker this year.
Thinks why?
I don't know.
You
I
don't think
just
the Bengals
I
will be
just-
scoring touchdowns?
No, I think they will, but I also think there's a pretty big chance that they get down there a lot but
Mhm.
don't score touchdowns.
That's fair. Their running back situation is weird.
It's
so
bad, man.
They can't really get inside the 10
Mm-mm.
and punch it in with a guy that's.
So you gotta when you're
Explosive.
looking at kickers and defenses. Here's a little strat for you guys, draft strat. When you're looking at kickers, you gotta look at the offense. You can't take a kicker on a bad offense. That's not a good idea because they're not going to be scoring a lot, which means you're not getting extra points. That's obvious. But they're also not going to be moving the ball, which means you're not going to be in field goal range that often either.
Mm-hmm.
You want guys, for kickers, you want guys that are on okay offenses right now.
Yeah.
Bengals could have a great offense, but right now they're okay. So look at guys on, let me think, like the Bills right now. They could have a great kicker season
Yeah.
because they could be pretty good,
In a
not
stuck
great.
situation.
Yeah,
Where they're
and-
just always stuck in the red zone. They can't get anything out of
right.
it. Yeah.
That's what you want for kickers. With defenses, you want defenses that have really good offenses.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you see teams like the 49ers and the Ravens and whatever, because those guys are going against teams that are going to be playing from behind. So they're always going to be winning, like the 49ers, whatever. We'll just use them. 49ers are always going to be winning, which means opposing teams are going to be throwing a lot, which means picks. Interceptions. That's all that matters for defense.
Picks.
Picks. That's
What
all that
about
matters. Sacks are fine. It's 1 point.
1 point in this league. Sorry.
Your pick.
In order to make the last
one.
pick, we will be going with
Jameis.
former round. Greg the Leg Zerline. And there we
Nice.
have
I
it.
thought you were about to say Greg Joseph. And I was
Oh,
like,
no.
oh, you're going to be mad when I tell you what just happened. Goodbye.
We got cut?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The Packers cut both their kickers.
Greg, no. Oh, my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who are the
All
Week
right.
1 matchups? Who do we have?
Oh, my internet's going to be really bad on my laptop because I'm hot-spotted.
Hot spotted.
Hang on, what's the...
Yeah, schedule. Hudson versus...
Me.
Ooh.
Hudson and Nick.
Hudson versus Nick. I like it.
Then we got Chili Rainbow versus Coin Operator. Eli versus Brandon.
All right, Brandon.
Gibby.
What's up, Brando?
Versus Adam.
Bang.
Okay.
And then Kyle versus Ryan.
All right.
Can we look at the standings and check the final standing projections? I know that they're always whack,
It's always whack.
but it's kind of fun.
I know, I like that little,
top
thing
right
they
there. There we go.
What the hell?
This can't be right.
last.
He said,
What?
what the? Oh,
No.
Brandon's
It can't
first.
be.
Oh, Brandon's loving that, I'm sure.
All right, so I'm a lock to win.
Underdog story, baby. What am I, 4? That makes me
I am
upset.
sitting there at 6. All right. So here's another thing, too. For any of you guys who also drafted CeeDee Lamb in other leagues, ESPN, for whatever reason, is not counting him as, like, it's not counting towards your projection total for some reason. So it's like you basically don't have another player. They have him in there, obviously, and has projected numbers, but for whatever reason, their system isn't. Like, if you look right now, it says my guys are projected to get 117 points in week 1, but that's just not accurate if you do the math because CeeDee Lamb is not added. So,
It's ridiculous.
a fun fact for y'all.
ESPN loves the Cowboys, but hates the Cowboys. Yeah, well, that's just how it is. Predictions for the Cowboys this year? Nah.
I mean, they could be great. I don't care. They're not doing anything.
No.
I'd love to see them in the playoffs again.
I really only see the 49ers. I think the Lions are going to. I think they're going to be bad this year. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same
Not
thing.
bad. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just.
It's the. I heard somebody say this great, and it was the playoff hangover. They're gonna have that. They were right there at the NFC Championship.
They were
right
in.
there.
They were in the
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
They were way ahead in the NFC Championship.
I cannot
and
believe they
blew
didn't
it.
make
There
it.
has to be a hangover from that. Has to
And they
be.
didn't change much. You know,
They didn't change anything.
they
man.
didn't bring anyone in that was like an exciting player, but the thing is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Like
Right.
after that, you need to kind of bring in someone. I don't know. They just extended their guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you're saying, it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's great, and they could very well be fine this year. I think it'd be a high-powered offense. Are they gonna make it to the Super Bowl? Something's just not. I mean, I know I'm a Packers fan and everything, but something's just not quite there for me.
It's not sitting right. With
I
them.
also worry about the Packers in a similar situation. Because last year, the reason they're playing so good, they had a chip on their shoulder. Everybody was like, no, the Packers are going to suck. This year, everyone's like, hey, the Packers are going to be so good. It's like, oh, great. Now our guys are going to be playing with so much pressure. Like, come on.
No.
But, yeah.
Brad, next
gonna be a good year.
questioning, but oh well.
Do we have a question?
Oh, there we go. Last one. 10-man team: Lamar, Barkley, Kamara, Amon-Ra, Waddle, Bowers, Amari, benches Terry, Ford, Chubb, Chase Brown, Brian Thomas. Would you package somebody with Waddle to get Pittman?
Nah.
No.
Just ride it out with Waddle.
Yeah.
Pittman's not going to be that much better. But, yeah, it's going to be a crazy year. I'm super, super excited.
Yeah.
I think everybody did a really good job drafting. We didn't have anybody go AFK, I don't think.
Yeah.
So great job, everybody. Shout out everybody in the Fantasy Blitz chat on YouTube. Don't draft and drive.
Yeah. We'll keep you all updated each week.
Yeah.
You know, it's the most exciting league in the world. But we'll see y'all next week, Thursday, around 4:30 p.m. This is Elijah.
That will be day 1 of the NFL.
Next week?
Yeah.
I thought it was in 2 weeks.
Next Thursday. Is
Oh
day
my
1.
gosh!
Watch the game.
Oh.
That's Ravens
Okay.
Chiefs, I think, that
Okay.
night.
Oh, I'm wearing my Lamar. I like it. I like it
Sick.
a lot.
We'll see you guys on day 1.
Hey, Juan. Let's
That's
do it.
exciting. Wow, that felt good to say.
All right. Appreciate y'all. Take care. God bless. Peace.
Peace.
We out.